I absolutely scored again in the junkyard today, guys. So I was out of town for the last several days. Checked Facebook and seen that there was a Nissan Xterra in the junkyard. And as I look closer at the stock photo, I can make out what looked like a set of manual locking hubs. I just didn't know if they were mile markers or worn, but here they are, a set of worn manual locking hubs. 28 spline, guys. So these will fit D21 WD21 R50 Pathfinder, Infiniti QX4s, and yes, the Nissan Xterra as well. So here's what's left of a 2003 R50 Pathfinder SE with an SE luggage rack. You guys see this blue? This is very, very rare. I might just go ahead and make this the thumbnail for this video. This thing is special just because of the paint. Let's see what our paint code is. So our paint code is gonna be B16G. That's our paint code. Very rare specimen here. It's sad to see it in here. As a matter of fact, we do have a subscriber that has one in this same exact color, and if I'm not mistaken, his is a 2003. I have to go back in my Instagram messages and verify. Wayne, I found your truck. This one was well taken care of though. Look at the front of the engine, the timing cover, and it's relatively clean. It looks like it might even have a new AC expansion valve back there. This one was burning oil, as you can see. There's plenty of oil there in the throttle body. I'm willing to wager that the PCV valve was stuck open. That's usually the only time that you'll see this. Here's a driver's side seat. Still in relatively good shape. It's just dirty. This one was a two-wheel drive. Now the clock, AC vent, and center stack is still here. Ooh, there's even a driver's side floor mat. What? I don't need it though, because I already replaced the OEM ones in my R50 with a set from a 2002 R50. This one didn't have a privacy cover either. If it did, it got taken day one. But I don't think there was one because where the privacy cover sits, it's really dusty. Usually if the rig had a privacy cover, that area would be relatively free of dust. I'm not exactly sure where this R50 came from. I don't think it's native to Vegas because I've never seen one of these on the road. Not in this color. As a matter of fact, this is the first time that I'm ever seeing one in this paint code in person. Usually you only see these on Instagram and maybe once on YouTube. So it has the SE wheels. All four of them are here with their wheel center caps. I mean, really, really nice. Now, someone did ask me to try and source a owner's manual specifically for a 97 R50. But if I'm not mistaken, all of these owner manuals pretty much go over the same thing. The only difference is going to be if you have a VG33 versus the VQ35DE. So let me go ahead and try and get this center stack before it disappears or worse, becomes broken. All right, and just like that, our center stack has been acquired. I decided to forego taking the AC vent and clock because I do have, I believe, two of them in my possession already. All we really needed was the center stack trim bezel. So we took that along with the rear defroster switch and hazard switch. So there's a couple of QX4s here. One of the things that I need now that I've just sold one over the weekend is another windshield washer reservoir. This one's no good, obviously. Here's another QX4. This one I actually took the passenger side headlamp from it. Driver's side is still here. I don't need it because I already have one. We have a viewer that's looking for these side markers. This one's not going to be of any use to them. I was thinking about taking this reservoir here. The filler neck is a no-go, but the reservoir itself is what I'm concerned with. I do have a spare filler neck in my storage. Oh, this reservoir is good. Although this one doesn't have the low fluid sensor built into it. I believe that was only for the 2001 to 2004 Infiniti QX4s. So this one isn't going to be compatible. I don't think there's any other QX4s in the yard. So here's what's left of a 2000 Nissan Xterra automatic 4x4. And this is why this vehicle is so special right now. You guys see that? Yes, it's another pair of worn manual locking hubs. This rig's been sitting in the yard for 4 days, guys, and I can't believe nobody took them. So I'm going to take them. I do believe this is going to be the same spline count as the R50 Pathfinder and WD21 Pathfinders 90 through 95. The predecessors or anything prior to 90 is going to have a different spline count. But yeah, these things are in great shape, and we're going to go ahead and grab them. Yeah. All right, guys, so we now have both worn manual locking hubs secured. We did physically verify that these do work with the R50 Pathfinder, the WD21 and D21 alike, as they do share the same spline count, in this case 28. I don't think you could find these anymore. I want to say that they've been discontinued, and the last time I seen these for sale, they were upwards of 400 bucks. I got a few more things I need to look over. All right, guys, so here's what's left of a 1991 D21 two-wheel drive 5-speed manual. Now the engine's gone, the transmission's still here, but look at what's still inside. You took everything else and left the shifter boot? What? Bro. Now, the only issue with this is that it has a rip right here. But I mean, that aside, this thing is still in excellent shape, guys. I mean, there's no other rips or tears anywhere else. You guys know I can't come across a 5-speed shifter boot and leave it behind. So I think I'm gonna take it along with this guy, and we'll put it up for sale. The last time I came across a shifter boot, and we ended up selling it to a local who is also now a fellow subscriber of the channel. Now, this particular individual does have a D21 King Cab 5-speed 4x4. Pretty soon we're gonna be going and doing some off-roading together. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right, guys, so we're back at my favorite place. It's Junkyard Day. It's Friday morning. It's about 9 a.m. These are the first bits of people that are here. I'm here for some Infiniti related stuff. I'm not gonna mention it right now, but if it's still there when we get inside, of course I'll show you guys then. All right, guys, so we just arrived at the Nissan SUV section, and the two Infinitis are right here that I'm after. And what I'm after is also still here. Both of them. So I think I'm gonna start by working on this one since the hood is already open. You guys already know. So the first thing we did was gone ahead and gotten the grill out the way. On the back side of the grill, it's gonna be these 4 tabs. You just squeeze them, yank it off. That way you don't break anything. So I know I didn't exactly show you guys what's necessary to remove this headlamp. But there's gonna be a bolt down here, a nut up here, and then another bolt here. Once you get those out, the headlight will then just slide forward, and then you can unplug it. So something that makes me feel good but sad at the same time. Look at this. Power plant gone. So I'm assuming this got pulled before it even got staged on the yard, guys, because the junkyard's been open for a whopping hour. And I believe it'll take you more than an hour to pull this thing. But yeah, it's gone. Oh my. Okay. Not that I could use it anyway, because it's a drive-by-wire system. Mine is still the manual throttle cable setup. But yeah, these headlights, they're a little bit hazy, but they're not damaged, not cracked or anything like that. So needless to say, guys, we're winning. We have 1 and 2 sets of Infiniti QX4 headlamp assemblies. This is gonna fit Infiniti QX4s 2001 to 2004. Yeah. So there's a WD21 down here. We're gonna go check that out really quick. Only thing that we're interested on taking from that guy is gonna be the transfer case skid plate. Oh, and this one is a 4-wheel drive. Nice. Oh, with a blue interior. Hold on. What? And it's a 5-speed? Oh, and the boot is still here? What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wow, this thing is minty. Oh my. What? Bro, let's get in here and get to pulling this shifter boot. I'm gonna see what else I could take. What is this, a 90s? Oh, it's a 95. Wow. Usually you come to the yard, these things are already like pulled apart. Are you kidding? The front door doesn't open. Okay. We'll have to do this the hard way, but that shifter boot's coming with me. Ooh, and it's looking sweet in here. Look at this interior. What? Bro. This thing is sweet. In blue. You never see these, and if you do, they're already torn up. Let me see if I can get this front door open, because no, it won't open. What the heck? That's so weird. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get in the front and get the shifter boot. Let me get to work, guys. This WD21 just keeps giving, guys. So we just got the shifter boot in blue. Next up is gonna be this air intake system. The air box, the air intake tube. I already have these 2 components here, but this one was the last of what we were looking for. I don't know, I think I just want to take the tube. Maybe I'll just take the whole thing minus the mass airflow sensor. Yeah, I'm glad I got up and came to the junkyard today, because I'm scoring big time. All right, guys, so here on the WD21, the last and final must-have part that we were looking for, the transfer case skid plate, it's gone. I'm assuming it was taken before this WD21 ended up in the yard. Really cool, clean interior, guys. Again, blue. This one did sport a tire carrier. Has the foam wheels here. Floor mats are gone too. So I don't know if someone got here before me and they just took the skid plate, but I'm pretty confident that it was already gone before the truck got here. In fact, it looked like it's been gone for quite some time. But no biggies. We got a shifter boot. We do finally have everything that one of our importer colleagues has been looking for. They've been looking for this air intake tube for the longest. I took everything. I took the intake tube and the air filter box. This WD21, I didn't even see it in the back stock. I'm quite surprised that it's here, but nonetheless, I'm happy I was able to get a few parts off of it. Here's another R50 Pathfinder. This one too is new on the yard. This one's a 1996 to be exact. Yeah, guys, it is a LE trim R50 Pathfinder. And truth be told, it's sad to see this one in here. I have a soft spot for these green ones. Whoever owned this previously went to St. John's University. Another fun fact about myself and my lineage and where I come from. In the West Indies on the island of Antigua, this is what a government official would be riding around in. Whether you were the prime minister, a detective, police officer, so on and so forth. And when I say I grew up riding around in these things, I'm not kidding. The only thing that this R50 is missing is a manual transmission and a spare tire carrier on the rear. Now, I know some of you are going to tell me that I should take this brush bar but I'm not interested in putting one of these on my rig. They're heavy, and I'm really not interested in cutting into my fuel economy anymore. Plus, this one's dinged up. I have a ding right here. See, right there. And down here is all bent up too. But if you live in the Las Vegas area and you're interested in something like that for your rig, come on down and get it. Get it while it's hot. It's in really nice condition. Has leather and power everything. But yeah, it's been smashed pretty good here on the passenger side. You guys know I can't see a third brake light and not take it. I was looking in the back of this rig. It has a privacy cover back here, but it's not original to this rig. I don't know where that came from. Outside of that, another thing that I've seen that I need is these. Not for my rig, but someone might actually want to have these. So I'm gonna grab them. We're gonna start by getting the third brake light, because that's really and truly what we need. But yeah, guys, I am trying not to think about the amount that I'm gonna have to pay when I check out today with all these parts. This too has a brush bar in the front with some light pods, and these look new. Look really nice, but I don't need them. Another thing I wanted to point out on this Infiniti QX4 is its wheels. These are 17s. These tires are a 245/65 R17 to be exact. However, it is missing one of its wheel center caps. This Nissan Frontier here is pretty sweet too. Crew cab, 2-wheel drive, 5-speed, with what appears to be 22s on it. With some decent tires. And some good stuff in the yard today. And like I said, that WD21 that we seen on the yard this morning, I didn't see that thing back here previously. So I don't know if they literally just picked it up and then just decided to put it on the yard right away. I don't even know where I'm gonna put all of these things to transport them to get them home. But one thing's for sure, they're coming with me. I'm gonna take my lot and I'm gonna get out of here, because I know this is gonna cost me a couple $100. We spent about $289 on everything that you see here. You have a third brake light, the air intake boot for the WD21 and D21, or the VG30. We got the air filter housing, and then in my back seat, the most precious of cargo of all, D21 and WD21 blue shifter boot assembly. Yeah, so we spent a lot of money. By the time I sell this and the air intake boot and that shifter boot, we would have just about made all our money back, and then everything else that I have for parts in here is going to be all profit. So I'm happy with that. Once again, my name is Chris. Thanks again for stopping by the Camper Dan Files. If you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.